Your second question, when can I expect to receive your offer? Why am I asking such a direct question? Do we care if they liked it? There is only one thing that your seller actually wants to know. Are they making you an offer? No one in their right mind should ever pay you that type of money if you're asking, did you like it? The reason why we are listing more properties, the reason why we are selling more homes is because we are actually doing our job. Now, I have a script for this. If you have an assistant and you don't want to make these calls yourself, like if you're somebody who has 20 listings in your inventory, you don't have time to do that. What you would want to do instead is have your assistant call. And I do have a script which I can share with you. You can email me and I'm happy to give it to you. Basically, the script is this. If you want to write it down, I'm about to give it to you. On Tuesdays or on Mondays, you're going to pull up the list of everyone who has shown your home. So I'm going to use a fake person. For example, we're going to call Bob from ABC Realty. I'm going to be me, the agent who has the listing, and I am going to call Bob and ask him for feedback. Hey, Bob. Okay. So happy you picked up the phone. This is Jessica Nelson over at 123 Banana Street. Just curious, did you guys have any trouble getting in the property? Question number one, were you able to get in the home? That's question number one, guys. Bob's going to say something like,
oh, yeah, what day was that? I've showed so many homes. Oh, yeah.
You know what, Bob? I see that you were there on Thursday with your clients. It's the house with the white door and the red shutters. Do you remember it?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Okay, great. By the way, this is how the majority of your conversations are going to go with agents. Your second question, why am I asking such a direct question? Do we care if they liked it? No, we don't. We could care less if they liked it or not. We care about one thing. There is only one thing that your seller actually wants to know. Are they making you an offer? So when we ask that question, two things happen. Number one, we create a sense of urgency because most agents, if you get a phone call from a listing agent, you think, well, they must already have another one. So now you start to think, I got to go back to my buyer and ask them because they did say they like that house. Number two, you're asking a skilled sales question. Again, guys, 3% of $500,000 is $15,000. No one in their right mind should ever pay you that type of money if you're asking, did you like it? That is not a skilled question. So the second question you're going to ask, repeat it with me again. When can I expect to receive your offer? What do you guys think usually happens when you ask the buyer's agent that question? They generally get very quiet and very confused because they're like, oh, majority of them, 68% of agents showing homes have never actually sold a home, according to NAR. So they don't even really know how to ask their buyer to make an offer. So what's generally going to happen is the objections are going to come out. Well, they said they liked it, but they didn't want to insult you by offering $450. Well, they said they liked it, but the closets were a little small. So your third question, no matter what they say, guys, I don't care if they tell you they loved it, but the sky was blue that day. No matter what they tell you, you're going to ask them a third question. At what price would they purchase this home? Because here's what's going to happen with the majority of the buyer's agents you speak to. You're coaching them. They don't know how to sell. They don't know how to talk to their clients. And now you're helping them because what they're going to do is they're going to call their client and say, hey, you know that house we saw over there on Banana Street? Yeah, the agent just called me and she's like asking me what you would buy the house for. So they're going to get you an answer. And you're probably going to put together about 5 or 6 more deals than you would have if you hadn't have asked that question. So people ask me all the time, how are you getting so many offers? Because I'm asking for them. Because I'm coaching the buyer's agent on how to do their job. And if we think that we're too good to talk to people, you might as well quit the business, honey. Because a lot of your job is playing nice in the sandbox and helping people. You know, you were once an agent that needed help too. I was once an agent that needed help. I still need help. So it's okay to tell people, hey, look, I get it. You know, you're new to this. Here's some questions to ask your buyer. Let me know how I can help you. And you have to give this feedback to all of your sellers in a very professional manner. So you see how we have it written, making an offer, no, no, yes. At what price would you make an offer? Well below list, but can't blah, 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 blah. You're going to give your clients all of the information that the buyer's agent shared with you. So what do you think happens when your client, your seller, sees all of this information? If you tell them the price is too high, you're a jerk, right? If the buyers tell them, I'd pay 300, I'd pay 330, I'd pay well before list price. What do you think the seller starts to realize? What the buying public is saying about their home. Because the seller doesn't give a crap what you have to say. They think you're an idiot realtor anyway, but they care what buyers would pay for their home. So if you have a listing at 500,000 and you get 10 buyers agents that tell you, hey, they would spend 450 for this house, what does your seller now know about the home? Do they know that the price needs to be adjusted to 450? Now, how much more powerful is that for you as the agent? Right? You're not the jerk anymore. The buyers are talking to the sellers about what they would spend on their home. Again, this is the service you have to provide as a professional. The reason why we are listing more properties, the reason why we are selling more homes is because we are actually doing our job. Our job is to help sellers self-discover what their homes are worth, and it's also to help them get every penny possible. So here's the contrary. And if you're a seller, you can appreciate this. Do you wish that your agent would have shared this with you because you would have had information to make an educated decision? I'm assuming you do. Because instead, all they did was tell you lower the price, and you didn't know why. So in the past 6 months, your home has been sitting on the market, and when you could have gotten 450, you now have to reduce to 425 because the market continued to go down and your agent did not do their job to share that information with you. Again, this is just a matter of us learning how to do our job better. And we owe it to our clients to provide them this professional feedback. I do it every Tuesday. The reason why I do it on Tuesdays is usually because Mondays are the days, since I do have a lot of listings where offers come in. So I like to talk to all the agents, all the buyers that I'm personally working with on my own deals. And then I give the feedback on Tuesday in the form of this report.